Howdy, y'all. I'm Mario Sanchez. This is Juicebox Sports Podcast, the number one podcast in the great state of Texas, presented by Anchor.fm. What is up, party people? Today we have a great special episode in regards to pop culture. You know, there's a new series on Netflix that came out. Just kind of, I don't like it. It's called clickbait. I don't like it. I think it's so alike to its other Netflix original series. Um, we're gonna talk shit about it for sure, for sure. Anyways, don't forget to check out our website. Just go on Google or your browser, put Juicebox Sports, and then click on this is Astros, the Juicebox dash Wix.com. That is the website. It is not a one of those websites that you can get virus. It is totally trustworthy. And check out all of our content down there. If you're bored, you're bored, just go down there, check out. We got some great articles, such as the fall of the Astros, our 2019 postseason article. Houston, we have created a problem. You can also access our podcast there. If you're tuning in from a web browser, a lot of great things there. And tune in. So, I think that Netflix gives most of its creators too much freedom. Sometimes this produces great shows, but often it is just straight up fails. Besides that, Netflix often finishes at least a season before releasing to its audience. While with the shows that appear on TV, if the show just sucks, they'll pull the plug off. So writers and actors have a lot more pressure to make something that is going to be liked by their potential audience. So if the first few episodes suck, you just have to fix it, or your show will literally end. Sometimes, even in the middle of the season. But with Netflix, an entire season is made, so you just can't adjust the show episode by episode. But I have to instead adjust it to season by season. Obviously, Netflix isn't going to delete these shows, so they put these Netflix originals in your suggestion as a Netflix customer. While on TV, if you don't get ratings, your show isn't aired or even re-aired. But because of this, you do end up with a lot of mediocre or straight up bad shows or movies on Netflix. The only way Netflix could fix this is if they stop suggesting their originals. If the ratings stay low and only start a huge part of its library in the past several years, as example in 2013, MGM and Universal pulled 1,800 films and TV shows from Netflix. In 2020, 2021, Friends and The Office left the streaming platform, even though Netflix offered to pay $100 million per year for each show to Warner Brothers and NBC respectively. This is just the tip of the iceberg. Thousands of other lesser known shows and films had disappeared from Netflix. To replenish its library, Netflix invested massively in originals. Their their first one were critical and comical hits, but the overall quality of originals massive decline as Netflix produced hundreds of new shows per year. Finding a movie that's worth watching on Netflix can take longer to find than the time it takes to watch the actual movie. Netflix suffers from misguided product syndrome. The product team at Netflix is focusing on making their own movie shows, in which most aren't very good. Netflix will be more essential if they display ratings from and foremost and allow users to search for movies or shows via the rating system. This, of course, encourages what they would perceive as bad behavior, as users will only watch movies that are highly rated. However, users already spending hours trying to avoid stepping on landmines that are scattered across Netflix, wasting hours of user time. If Netflix allowed users to follow friends' recommendations product entirely, small indie movies make would be encouraged to submit their movies to the platform even more so than taking it to an indie movie conference like Sundance. Reviewers would love to be the first to find one of these amazing films and suggest it to thousands of their followers. This product will allow users to not only watch movies that they wouldn't feel comfortable with as a waste of time, but also participate by suggesting movies that their friends could then watch. A new product that allow users to watch movies free for a year. With this strategy, will rack up millions of reviews and influencers. Thank you for listening to the Juicebox Sports Podcast. This podcast has been brought to you by Raise Energy. Check us out on Instagram at JuiceboxSportsHTX. Till next time.